Boxing is back with the IBO World Light Heavyweight Championship. Can Suarez take the belt? Or will one of Britain's brightest prospects, Lyndon Arthur, seize victory? Big Fight Live, Arthur versus Suarez, Friday at 10 on Channel 5.
This is Umar for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined by a man who's going to be challenging for 3 world titles, hopefully very soon, Daniel Dubois. The boxing world was disappointed about Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk collapsing, but from a selfish point of view, you've got to be delighted because you're next in line, Daniel.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, you know, it's exciting and, you know, that's a big opportunity for me, but the job isn't yet done until I've won. So, at the same time, I'm excited. I'm relishing the challenge, really.
Yeah, we've had a lunch with Frank Warren here in Mayfair, your promoter, who's made it very clear that either Usyk's going to have to vacate his belt or the WBA, the mandatory's due and Usyk is going to have to fight you. And there's a lot of people speculating around your injury, whether you're going to be ready for Usyk or not, but you could tell us today because you said your knee's fine.
I'm 100% ready to go. You know, there's no getting around me. I'm next in line, and this is what it is. I'm not going anywhere. I want this shot, and I've worked hard for it, and you know, here it is. Bring them on.
Before we come back onto Usyk, I just want to address the fight at Tottenham Hotspur because we actually haven't spoken on IFL since the fight with Kevin Lerena. Obviously, you showed a lot of heart, determination, and courage to get the win over Lerena, but it was a bit of a nightmare of a first round, if we're being honest. You know, just talk to me about the injury and what happened when you got dropped by Lerena.
Yeah, you know, you guys saw I went down, and right at that moment, you know, there was damage in the leg and whatever, and I just had to find my feet back under me again. You know, get my balance, and you know, it was a test for me. It was just a test, you know. God just threw that down on me, you know. Go down and you better pick yourself back up. And I had to get up and I come through that. And, you know, here it is. This is what, you know, this is part of the journey for me. This is my journey. And to get this opportunity now is like, this is what I need.
How's that rehab process been for you?
It's been long, boring. You know, as anyone knows, coming back from an injury, it's you know, it's a lot of work. And I'm working harder now than I was before when I was getting ready for fights, so yeah, I'm going to be a different animal next time.
People want to know, since you sparred and been in the gym post that injury, how have you felt from that?
I felt good. You know, I've been smashing, you know, things I haven't done before. I've been working on it, so I feel like I'm a new man. I'm a new man.
Like the Terminator.
yeah, 100%.
Well, listen, you've been through 2 major injuries, one obviously with your eye with Joe Joyce and the previous one with Kevin Lerena. Do you feel like that's built you as a man and developed your character as a fighter? Yeah,
you know, definitely. You know, those moments in the ring and all that, coming back from injury and all of that, that's what, for me, is what's going to strengthen my character and, you know, build me up as a man. And as you say, it's getting me ready for these opportunities, so when they come, I know that what the past mistakes have been, and I'll just dig deeper than I've ever done before.
What was the initial reaction in the Dubois household yesterday when the news came through that Fury Usyk is not going to be happening? Yeah,
it was just, you all know what's next. No one's saying nothing, but yeah, a lot of calls coming in. We all saw it on the news, Usyk's pulled out, but for me, it's, yeah, you know, the job is still to be done, and the fight is still, it's got to be fought and won. And you know, I want to shock the world, really. I want to shock the world, and I want to knock him out. So, you know, for me, that's a new challenge for me and my team and my coaches and everyone, you know, in the Dubois camp.
We've heard at this lunch today that it looks like potentially a May-June date, potentially at the O2, Usyk v Dubois. That sounds good to you?
Yeah, oh yeah. Summertime, you know, in the O2, London, definitely.
What have you seen in Oleksandr Usyk at heavyweight that you can expose? We know an unbelievable cruiserweight, one of the best we've ever seen, had a great run. But from the fights with Witherspoon, Derek Chisora, the couple that he had with Anthony Joshua, what have you seen that you can expose, Daniel?
I've seen, you know, I'm just challenging him. I'm calling him out. I'm not looking at who he's fought before. None of them are like me. I saw Chisora fight, and Chisora did really well with him. That's probably the best anyone's done with him so far, I think, in the pros. So after seeing that and all of that, I'm up for the challenge, and I want to shock the world. I want to take him out, end the Usyk reign, and start building a legacy for myself. And this is, if this is it, then let's go.
Before the Anthony Joshua fight, a lot of the talk of him beating Usyk was about the size, his power, his natural, size. Yeah. It's clear to see he didn't really use that. Is that something that you've got utilised against Oleksandr Usyk?
Yeah, you've got to be crazy in there. You've got to fight like a man possessed to beat him, and that's what I'm going to do in camp. Building up to this fight, I'll be like crazy. I need to go into a right state of mind and get into a right crazy mood to do what I have to do. But I'm 100%. It's exciting, and bring him on. It's Frank in there talking about it, and I just want to get down to action.
If Daniel Dubois lands a right hand on Oleksandr Usyk correctly, do you believe he goes to sleep? Do you believe you can knock him out?
A knockout for sure. He's definitely going down.
Well, just to close off, I spoke to Alex Krasik last night, Usyk's promoter, and I said, now Fury fight is off. Is it Daniel Dubois negotiations next? And he just said WBA mandatory, which is obviously you, but he didn't name you. Is there maybe a message to Team Usyk who believe they may be able to get around you and fight someone else?
Who knows? They can't get around the rules. This is the rules. This is professional boxing, and if they want to run it like that, then this is what it's got to be. I've earned my shot, and I'm in the position now. So, give me my shot. I want to take these belts with both hands, and this opportunity as well. I want to thank, just the whole Dubois team, and this is the next challenge for us, and hopefully we can get it on.
And the new.
And the new.
Daniel, thank you for your time.
And the new again.
Refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,